Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Maria. I do videos on professionalism, some YouTube tips, some finances, so I do a bunch of stuff along the lines of bettering yourself, so that's kind of the theme of my channel. Interested in that, please hit that subscribe button and like this video as well. So for today's video, I'm going to be getting into some of the things that I really didn't know about YouTube when I started, and definitely on how my perspective has changed of YouTube. Without further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first thing I've found through YouTube, definitely manage my time better, which is super important if you're becoming a YouTuber. Usually I'll upload at about 9:30 p.m. It gives me time during the day to do YouTube. I'm also going to be starting a job soon, so it just is a really good time for me to get my videos uploaded and sort of maintain that schedule. So to do that, you need to manage your time better. You need to know when you're free and when you're not free, and make time to film and edit, which can take a really long time. So I think YouTube has definitely helped me maintain a schedule better and really manage my time to the best of my abilities. And the next thing I do all the time, this could just be a me thing. When I first started YouTube, I had no idea that basically YouTube will only put through your videos if the watch time is good. So like if somebody has watched like more than half of your video or something, then that usually means that your video is going to be put through. People are enjoying your content and watching like over half of the video, which is really good because some people will just click on and click off within like 30 seconds, and then obviously your video is not going to get put through because that people haven't been watching it for like a good amount of time. That can pretty much ruin the amount of views that your video gets. So now whenever I watch a video, even if I click on something by accident, I'm usually pretty good about watching the video completely through because I understand how hard it is to like get somebody to watch like all your content. So something I've been doing a lot is even if I accidentally click on something, I won't click off of it until like I get to at least over that halfway mark so they have a good watch time. So that's definitely something that I've been doing just because that I know the struggle of somebody just clicking on your video, watching it for 10 seconds, and then clicking off. Kinda sucks when you spend 4 to 6 hours working on a video, so I always try to give that creator that watch time because I know how frustrating it is for somebody to just like not watch your video and your average to be like 10% of your video when you've spent hours on end working on it. And the third thing, I actually love that YouTube did this for me, so it's definitely made me not care as much what people think. A lot of people have this opinion of being a creator and starting your channel, you know, like, oh, that's weird, you're never gonna go anywhere with it, like you're gonna fail, and everyone wants you to fail. There's definitely a few people in your life who are gonna be like, you can do this, you can succeed at this. But for the most part, I've had people like come up to me and say, when you see these videos online in like a few years, you're gonna be like, why did I do that? That's so embarrassing. And that's just gonna bring you down as a person. You kind of just have to let that negativity go in one ear and out the other because people are always gonna be negative about your channel and making fun of it. So it's kind of made me gain this sort of confidence and not caring what people think, because this is something that I want to do. This is a dream and I want to do it. And the next thing, which is kind of on the flip side of this about people making fun of your channel and stuff, is you do get a lot of unique opportunities. I have been on YouTube for almost 2 months and the opportunities have been really cool. So one of the opportunities that I'm doing, and I'm actually going to post this on my channel as well, is my friend Nicole is auditioning for the show Survivor. So you have to do like a really cool video audition of that. So I'm actually going to be making her video, making like a whole trailer for it. It's going to look really cool in the end. So I'm doing that. I had a company reach out to me about helping them with their recruiting for their YouTube channel. So like helping them organize their videos and all that stuff. So that's really cool. So basically I would be working in social media. This wouldn't be like a full-time job or anything, and just be kind of on the side, me helping them out with their YouTube channel. That I can do this as a side hustle along with my sales job. So I'm really excited to be doing that as well. I also have potentially the opportunity to be doing my cousin's wedding video. She still needed somebody, and I was like, hey, I have like 2 professional cameras, and then my boyfriend also has a drone I can use, so it's gonna come out really cool. So I'll probably be posting, not the wedding video because I think that's her personal thing, like where she wants that, but I'll definitely be posting a vlog on on me kind of going in and filming her wedding video. I think that's going to be really cool. So I'm definitely excited to do that as well. So again, you just get all these really cool opportunities when people realize that you're really good with the camera. And the next thing is, I think you quickly learn that it takes a really long time to upload a video because there's a lot of different things that go into it. Just filming and editing, I probably take about 4 to 6 hours doing that every day. So it's definitely a lot of work. So a lot of people, when they come into YouTube and they watch your content and say it's lame, it's kind of annoying because that you spend so much time like doing everything and they don't realize how much time you put into your videos. What a lot of people who start YouTube don't realize is the fact that it takes a really long time to like do your thumbnail, do your editing, do your filming, because you're gonna make a lot of mistakes in your filming that you have to edit out too. There's just a lot that goes into it, and not everyone realizes that until they start their channel. So something else that happens a lot is others will actually start to ask for your advice, and others will really like kind of say, oh, you've like been doing really well with this. What should I do to become successful in YouTube? I wouldn't call myself, I definitely am not in my goal yet. I'm definitely like on my way to reaching my goals. Definitely not at where I want to be yet. I'm very much on my way to meeting my goals. I have very short-term goals, and then I have a lot of long-term goals as well, and I'm meeting all my goals so far, which I think is super nice. So a lot of people ask me how I meet my goals, and I give them a lot of good advice because I know when I started, I had no idea like what I wanted to do with it or anything like that. So I love giving advice to people because on one side you have the people who are like, that's stupid, that's weird. On another side, people who want to do the same thing but just haven't like jumped out and done it yet. So it's really nice to like help people out and just give them some tips on the software you use and stuff like that. So the next thing is, it's definitely emotionally draining sometimes to do YouTube, as it would be anything. It's kind of like when you're taking a class for something that you're passionate about for a long period of time, get overwhelmed and drained, which I think happens with anything. Like if you go to work, even if you're passionate about it, you're gonna get drained. If you do other things, like you're gonna get drained. It definitely doesn't help that I post pretty much every day, but it's something I want to do. There's a huge goal behind this I will reveal soon, but yeah, I post every day and I'm very proud of myself that I do that. There are gonna be some days where you definitely feel like you're like burning out. Everyone has motivation days and everyone has draining days. I just think that's like a whole part of it. Just like if you were to work out, like some days you're feeling it and it may be a goal, you are still gonna have some off days. And the next thing that a lot of people don't talk about is the fact that it takes a lot of research and notes before you even start your video process. Before you even start filming, you need to know what you're talking about. You need to do some research to make sure that you are right with all the topics. It does take a lot of research. Usually I'll spend like 3 hours researching or talking to people if they're knowledgeable in the topic before I even sit down and film the video. So that is another thing that takes a lot of time. So that's another thing that a lot of people don't talk about, but it's a very important part of the process of filming your YouTube video to ensure that you're not rambling the whole time and turning people off. And the next thing that definitely is really hard is seeing the numbers. It takes a long time to grow, and in your first month, 2 months, you have a lot of people subscribing, unsubscribing, because there's this thing called sub for sub. People will do sub for sub and expect you to subscribe back to them, and this does not promote growth at all because usually they'll go back, unsubscribe to you eventually because your content has nothing to do with their content. So I think it's just like very important to keep that in mind. Also, sub for sub is against YouTube's policies, so you actually will risk, if you do that, getting your channel shut down, which would suck. But anyway, it's really hard to see the numbers because it does take a really long time to grow and just develop your channel. So that's something also to keep in mind, is that it will take time, but it's so rewarding. I'm definitely not at my long-term goal yet. I have a long way to go, but I'm very, very proud of all the people who continue to watch my videos and support me, and I'm very proud that I have those people. And it makes the process a lot more enjoyable, but just know that you're not gonna gain like 1,000 subscribers overnight. Obviously, there are situations where people will do that in like 2 weeks because their video will blow up right away, but that usually doesn't happen. It hasn't happened with me in 2 months, and I posted every single day. So that's just something to keep in mind. And another thing to keep in mind is you will not be successful if you are in it for the money. I think a lot of people think that they'll just make money from YouTube right away, and that's just not the case. It's gonna take time. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to even start getting monetized, and even then you're not going to make a ton of money where you can call this a day job right away. So that's just important to keep in mind. Also, people see right through you if they see that you are just in it for the money. So it's important to have a passion for YouTube and not just do it because that you think you're going to make a paycheck out of it. And that completes my video for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of other videos like this on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Bye!